Well, greetings, Cerritos College students. This is Eric Doucette, and I would like to welcome you to BCOT 247 Business Communications at Cerritos College for Fall 2022 session. Welcome. I'm just doing a little welcome video here, introducing myself to you, as well as kind of going over some things that you need to know as you get started in our class this fall session. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And there I am. Welcome. Some of you I might have met in the past. Not sure, but welcome. Glad to have you in my class. Of course, the first thing I want to show you how to do is to log into our class in Canvas. And I've given you some instructions in the email that you've probably got that included this video. You can go to cerritos.instructure.com cerritos.instructure.com. And you can follow the instructions for logging in. Or if you're not sure, you can also go to the quick links right here on the home page. And the second thing on there is Canvas. Now, Canvas is our learning management software that we use to host all of our classes. And so you will need to log in. I think it says there, let me back up, I'll show you. It says there, let me do it one more time. It said there what you needed to have. So you need to have your, basically your email address and then your month, the 2 digits of your month, the 2 digits of your day, and the 4 digits of your year. And so that's what you need to put in if you've never logged in before. Now, I've, of course, logged in many times, so I'm going to go ahead and just log in. And it's going to, of course, do an authentication as well. So it's going to be looking for that here. And you should get a text on that or an email. It'll usually a text. That's what I get. Anyway, once you get in there, you're going to go to what's called the dashboard in Canvas. And if you've never been in Canvas before, you'll have folders that look like this for your classes. Now, these are my classes, so obviously, they're not going to be the same as yours. But navigate to our class. Now, I've not published the course yet. It'll be publishing it a little bit later tonight. This is Sunday night, so you'll be probably watching this video on Tuesday. So by the time that you log in, it will be a published course. Each one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and select the course. Now, I am teaching 3 different sections of business communications, BCOT 247. So it's either going to be 25668, 31427, or I think the other one is, I think it's 3162, it's 32165. So if it's any one of those 3, you're just going to select your class. And that's not difficult because it's probably going to be the only one that shows up in Canvas. And then this is our home page in Canvas, and this is where you can navigate everything that has to do with our class. So the main thing you want to do right away, of course, is click the Start Here button, and that's going to bring you to the steps that you need to follow in order to get started. But before I do that, I'm going to just show you this table that I've created here. Now, you can't see kind of behind my picture, underneath the picture there, the bottom one there is my office hours. But basically, this class is broken into 5 modules. Each module is about 3 weeks long. And so each module is represented by the red circles with the number in it. And depending on what module we're in and what week it is, based on the dates below, that's where you should be working. And it's fairly simple to just select the module. It'll put up that week's module or that module's weeks. And you'll just work through the module weeks based on the dates. So everything has due dates attached to it. And so if you just look at the module, you'll see the due date. So I'm going to go ahead and select the first module just to show you. And as you can see here, your first week, all you need to do is what's called the participation check-in assignment and self-introduction. And that is because the first week I want you to focus on getting your textbook, and I'll be explaining that in a minute here, whether that be you access one through the class and use the ebook, or whether you purchase one at the bookstore and get an access code. Either way that you want to do it, you have the first week to get that done, and I'll explain that when I get to the Start Here menu. But if you notice, here's week number 2, module number 1. Everything is dated September 18th. So everything that you need to do is all listed right here in the module for week 2. And all you simply need to do is select the module. It'll explain the assignment. If you go to Student View in this case, it's going to give you the check-in assignment that you need to complete. And of course, it is locked until September 11th because the class isn't open yet. So we'll make sure that the next item I do will actually be open. Let me see here. Some of it's because of the assignment. The check-in assignments are only open for a week, and so it doesn't open until you're taking the course. So, but here is a video that's locked as well till September 5th. So yeah, not too much to show you here, but basically all you need to do is step through the assignments that are listed in modules, and then that'll get you to that'll get you to the each assignment that you need to do. So I gotta leave the student view. I'm sorry, I got a little sidetracked here. And so here we are back at the home page. So anyway, each module, you just select it for the dates that are there, and that'll show you all the work that you need to do. Down here in the bottom left is the syllabus. So if you select that, it'll actually open the syllabus for this class, whatever class that you're in, and you'll be able to read the syllabus right here. It's the actual same syllabus I emailed you. You can also download it by clicking download. So that's an option for you. Also on the home page, if you just select home, it'll go back to the home page. I have a help button. The help button gives you my number, my email address, my cell number, as well as it gives you the cell number for the help desk at Cerritos College. It gives you the help desk number for Canvas. So if you have any problems at all technologically, the numbers are in there that you can use, also the email addresses as well. So that will be hopefully a resource for you. Right next to that is our book. So it's all set up now that when you select that, it's going to take you to the course that's also in Connect. So we're connected to Connect, and Connect is a McGraw-Hill portal that has all of our quizzes and exams, and some of our homework assignments are all done over there. And so when you purchase the book, you'll get an access code, or better yet, just select this book right here, and it's going to bring you to McGraw-Hill, and you can sign up right here in our class. You won't have a hard copy of the book. You'll have an ebook, but you can do it all right through the class, and you don't need an access code because it's all built right into the class. So that's a choice. But either way, once you've registered, you can just click that book, and it'll bring you to Connect, and you can work there. You can read the book there, etc. And I'll show you that in a little bit. Then there's course videos right here. You can't kind of see it's behind my picture. And then, like I said, behind my picture is my office hours. So if you select that, I'll select it so you can see it lists the link to meet with me on Mondays, 11 to 12:15. That's when I will be available. So just keep that in mind. If you want to meet with me, that's an option for you. So I went through the table on the home page. Now I'm going to go ahead and click the start here. This is what you need to do to get started. So first off, watch the welcome video. Well, you're doing that now. A little bit of a link here about me. If you want to read more, I have a little bio. I talk about the class. I talk about what you're going to be learning in the class. I mentioned that this is an online class. I have a link there to Canvas if you want more exposure and training in how to use Canvas. I talk about Connect and how our class will be both in Canvas and Connect, but it's fully integrated. So you only really need to go to Canvas, and when you're working on assignment, when you select it in Canvas, it's going to bring you automatically to Connect once you've registered. So very important that you don't really go to Connect outside of our class, because you might end up doing assignments that weren't assigned. But if you stick with our class and do everything through Canvas, you'll always be right on track. And then I say select here, right? You can either select the book or the link, and that'll bring you to Connect and help you get registered. And again, once you've been registered, you just click the book or click the link. It'll bring you into Connect and into the ebook. To navigate the class, of course, you always want to go back to the home page. So whenever you select home page here, it's going to bring you to that home page that has the table with all 5 of the modules that we were just working on. However, if you're using a cell phone, sometimes it's a little bit different and a little bit more difficult, so students don't always know how to get to the home page when they're using their cell phone. So I did 2 things. One is I created a back to home page screen that's at the very top of the modules page. So if you're in any of the modules, if you scroll all the way to the top, you can click back to the home screen. That would be if you're on your phone. Or if you look in when you're on your cell phone, if you go to the very top in the right corner, there's a little arrow there. It looks like a downward arrow. If you select that, it opens a menu, which is the next screen here. And right at the top of the menu is home. There's also grades, modules, everything else. So if you're trying to get to that left menu that shows up on your computer but doesn't show up on your phone, just select that little down arrow and it'll bring you right to that same menu. So in order to get started in the class, the first thing you're going to want to do is read the syllabus. So make sure you've done that. Secondly, you want to watch the welcome video, which you're doing right now. Thirdly, you want to get the textbook, so select that link that's above and register from McGraw-Hill Connect. The ebook is attached, and you can get started on the work that's in Connect. And then number 5 here, or number 4 here, should be get started on the work by going to Module 1. So if you just select that, it's going to bring you to Module 1, and I'm going to show you here in Module 1. If you come down here, here's the first quiz. So when you select that, it's already set up to bring you to Connect as long as you're registered. So you're going to make sure you're registered first, and then every link will bring you to Connect. That goes to Connect, and every assignment that's in Canvas and not Connect will keep you in Canvas. It'll explain the assignment, etc. So that's kind of how the whole class works. So let me do one more thing before I let you go. Is I'm going to go ahead and go over to Connect. Now yours isn't going to look the same as mine because I'm the instructor, but I'm going to go ahead and go to Connect. And I'm going to show you what yours won't look like this. You won't see all of the assignments. You'll just see the assignment that you've selected in Canvas. But I want you to notice over here to the right is the textbook. So it's kind of behind my picture. Let me scroll it up a little bit. So there's the textbook. So if you're using just the e-textbook, you would go to Connect. You can do any assignment to get here. And then you would, or you can just select the icon of the book on the front page. And then it'll bring you to here, and then you just select that link, and it will open the book, and then you can read it right here in Canvas. So there's the book. There's a menu right here, table of contents. You can scroll up and down the table of contents. So if you just want to start in chapter 1, you'd come down to here. It's going to open chapter 1, and you can scroll through the chapter, and all you need to do is click the little arrow here to read, and come back to the top, click the arrow there. And that's how you would read the book, ebook online. So that's pretty much it, everybody. Hope that this is helpful. I'm glad to have you in my class. If you need anything, don't hesitate to text me or email me. Text text me if you're really having an urgent issue, you need help right away. If it can wait a day or two, email me. But I do get all of my Cerritos emails on my computer, so I'm able to check them quickly. So it doesn't usually take me very long to get back to you. If you have any trouble registering for Connect, let me know. And sometimes you might have to call them to get some help, but usually it's been pretty smooth the last few semesters as long as you follow the instructions that I gave you. So, all right, everybody, I'm looking forward to a great semester, and I will see you all next week.